ain't no stopping us. Fly without a boarding pass. Couldn't catch me, I be moving fast. Call me a shooting star. Let 'em know who you are. Flying up in a bar. Wish on a star. Time to show 'em who's in charge. Call me a shooting star. Didn't even get to cross. I said I'm moving too far. Get to glass. Looking at a shooting star. Got more than a couple of people going mad. I swear they're rooting hard. Tell them I be big in the game like she went and got them breast implants. I said I'm moving too fast. Didn't even get a glance. I'm ready to eat up track like I'm seated in a restaurant. If you had swag like mine, you know it's best to flaunt. We aren't hating because you aren't. Shining like it's neon. Rock like kings of Leon. Shooting stars across the galaxy. I stand out, so don't be mad at me. Infiltrate, I'm with my strategy. When I turn up, then I just have to leave. Shooting stars across the galaxy. I stand out, so don't be mad at me. Infiltrate, I'm with my strategy. When I turn up, then I just have to leave. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting shots. Shooting stars. Shooting stars. Didn't even get to cross.
Alright, if everything is working as it should, we should be live now with Team Astley versus inFaMous Gaming here in the grand finals of the Claxon seasonal series here in India. I'm just going to say that I'm ready. I'm just going to make sure that the connection is right, and I can also see that the stream is working. Welcome everyone, welcome all to, of course, the stream here to the grand finals. Yeah, we'll just be waiting for all the teams here. It looks like they just did their recordings. I kind of rushed myself into this, which is kind of the reason we were starting a little late. I do want to apologize for that on my behalf. But we're back here again. 2-2. Looks like they've been, oh, it looks like they actually do need a sub. You know what? I guess it's not entirely my issue. I mean, if I were to be late or not, we still would have waited 7 more minutes. So I think we're alright. We just need to wait for Securely, or I don't know what he's up to. Maybe he has to record something crashed. I'm not quite sure, These boys live in India, so I'm assuming that they might have the best phones or the best iPads that are available. I mean, iPads. I'm not sure if you guys know this, but in India, there is like the amount of tax you get on Apple products is just insane. So yeah, I can see these players be like, "Hey, that's a little bit of a investment." I mean, maybe they could hop into another country and buy it and then hop back to India, but I don't think that's very convenient. I mean, hey, but we gotta respect the grind, and let's see if they'll get it sorted. And I'm pretty sure that a couple of them have some decent phones, of course, that can run this game just fine. But yeah, the recording part really makes it a little bit more difficult, and some players might have issues due to that. So yeah, I'm just gonna see how this rolls out. Looks like he did reconnect. We'll see what goes on next. I mean, we can take a look at the lineups while we're at it, and also talk about the map ban. So first of all, we got here on the left side, I think this is inFaMous Gaming on the right. I mean, it's pretty obvious with the IFM tag, and with Team Astley with one player that is supposed to be a substitute. I'm not quite sure if it's a substitute. It could also just be another player, but just flexing with a tag that has some kind of nostalgia to it. It could be anything. It looks like I'm just gonna tell them that I'm done. I don't know if they realized that yet. I don't know if the staff saw it. I mean, VP's in here, so I'm pretty sure he just reconnected. All right, that's just good. But hey, let's just go over the lineups before we get straight into it. I'm just gonna wait for them to I guess kill each other. I mean, I can't really do my lineups if they just hop up and down, and that's gonna be a little weird. So yeah, let's take a look. We got Salted, Yazuki, Cash, and another interesting addition to that, Cash, Securely, a fantastic Tuba, and we on the other side of inFaMous Gaming we got Slang, Helix, Chains, Offense, and Vrista. And yeah, I'm very curious. I mean, we can see that inFaMous Gaming is looking a little clean here, you know, with those names. And on Team Astley, it's a little bit more difficult. I mean, especially with the Cash person. I do not want to say that out loud. But I think we should be good. We're going to reset for Knife after this or right now. I don't know. Depends on when the staffs want it to happen. I'm not really a part of that huge thing going on. So yeah, it looks like we're just going to start right away. And it's going to be on Bar. We all know where Bar is at. It's pretty close to T-Spawn. And for the Coalition, or for Breach Spawn, and you know, for CTs for the Coalition. They need to hop through the glass, and I think they should be fine when they reach the bar. So overall, looking pretty solid. You know, I think I've seen inFaMous Gaming before. I've actually casted matches before with inFaMous Games, so they seem to be a lot more recognizable to me. I have never heard of Team Astley before, or maybe I have casted a match, but I just don't remember. But hey, it's great to see some new teams, or just some teams that I don't really know that well. And yeah, I'm just curious how this match will end up. And overall, let's see what their plans are. Looks like okay, they're gonna stack up on the bush. All right, this is something we see pretty often. You know, people stacking up on section. But ooh, inFaMous Gaming beating the high ground there pretty harshly, actually. And they're gonna go for CT Coalition, and they are gonna go for the breach. So we have to swap the sides here. inFaMous Gaming going to start off on the Coalition side, and a Team Astley starting off on the Breach side. So, we're going to restart the match. Good luck, have fun. Got to drop that as well, you know, being a little polite here. And, yeah, let's go. So, hope you guys all been having a great day so far. And, yeah, we're just going to get straight into the match, ladies and gentlemen. Straight into it. And as you guys can see, you know, we got some interesting gloves here. I've never seen those gloves. I think they're fairly new. I mean, I myself have taken a break from the game, or just overall from YouTube in general. So yeah, I kind of missed out on some things, and it looks like those new skins are really rocking well on some people. And overall, let's see, we got Chains over here with Deagle, rocketed near the A site. And overall, it looks like Team Astley is trying to find an opening here to bombard inFaMous Gaming and look for a site. Looks like they've already found a site here on the B side. Yes, they have taken it. They're going to plant that bomb, so already got the money there. And inFaMous Gaming has to retake it in order to win the round. And of course, they don't have to kill everyone, but if they're going to stand in their ways, well, then they're kind of forced to, aren't they? Well, they don't have a lot of map control, not a lot to work with, but they have to kind of shoot from distance. Looks like Securely already getting a double kill here. Freeze taking out Salty. It's going to be a 2 versus 4 as Fantastic Tuba taking out the fence. It's just going to be 2 players remaining near their statues. They're kind of clumped together with Slang takes out Fantastic Tuba, and Helix taking out Cash. It's going to be 11 HP and 24. They're both kind of a wanted at this point. Time is running out. They have to defuse that bomb, and someone has to cover it, but looks like they're not going to get straight to that cover in. And yeah, they kind of lost the round here, and Helix knows that he is screwed. Securely pushing it and taking out Helix. Now, it would have been great if Helix actually did the whole shooting from a distance, and the other guy that was pretty low with the P250 should have actually defused the bomb behind the statue. That would have maybe been a lot more convenient. And yeah, but hey, I guess that's just not going to happen. You know, forcing the enemy to push you instead of the enemy, or instead of you pushing the you forcing to push enemy. You get what I mean. You're trying to make the enemy push in this scenario, but it's all right. It's all right. And yeah, I think with the 0-1, I don't think Team Astley, you know, they're gonna sweep through this eco round. That's what we expect. I mean, Helix here with another SA, so you know, it could get a little interesting. Some players have some weapons, but you can also see some players still sticking with the pistols. And here, Offense with the Deagle, of course, holding that tight angle there. It's always with these tight angles that you know, when you see them pop through slowly, it's going to be pretty easy to take them down. But if you're going to do it a little too fast, then you might miss it or just not have the reaction time to equip yourself to take him down. And he might peek from another angle and you have to flick. And by the time you try to flick, he takes you down. Chains here, taking out Yazuke, and even though they're on the eco round, they don't have a lot of map control. So you have to regain that stuff. And on the B side, we can see that they kind of like to sit near these statues. They don't want to really get on the side or go towards glass to pick off people early on. I guess they're kind of scared that, you know, doing that will enable them to get clapped by 5 people. In case, you know, they will all push together. But at the same time, this could happen if you were near the statue. So I don't really know what the exact plan is. But hey, out of 3 versus 3 here, I'm just going to be curious on this one. And they planted the bomb on the exact same spot here behind the statue, giving them a lot of clearance towards glass to, you know, cover it in case they were to be defused. But of course, behind that statue there could be also a player could also be behind the statue and, you know, get that defused. So I'm not quite sure what the exact plan is behind that plan, but hey, you know, they're winning it out so far. And Cash here taking on Helix. We just got Chains remaining, taking on Skilly with the Deagle. Going for another frag, but Cash takes him down with the SA. And you know what? This was a pretty tough eco round here for Team Astley. inFaMous Gaming getting 3 solid kills there. So far, they have not got a defuse, but both rounds have been won due to a bomb plant. So overall, I feel like inFaMous Gaming really needs to work on covering their sites just a little better here to enable them to, you know, put more pressure onto Team Astley. Especially on the time, because all you got to do on the coalition side is just protect those sites and not let them get to that spot to plant the bomb. And if they were to try it, you need to be able to take them down without any cover by the other players. Ooh, Frista getting away with 1 frag here with the shotgun. Not a great trade here economically, but you know, they keep pushing. I can kind of see why they wouldn't do this, but if he had a Super 90, this might have, you know, ended off a little different. And, you know, using a bit more cover with glass, you know, that would have been smarter. And again, you can see they're just getting easy clearance on that B side behind that statue. So it's going to be an easy time to plant that bomb. And Team Astley is really just going to, you know, enable themselves to win some rounds here. And ooh, Slang at defense, and Slang again with the sniper and the AUG there, dropping them all down in just a couple of seconds. A massive 3K there by Slang, and they get that 3rd round in the pocket. Very impressive. Looks like when the utility finally comes to them, they just seem to, you know, get straight into it. And you can definitely see it happen here. The moment you start to see those utility rounds pop through, you can really see the true power of both teams as they can, you know, reach their full capability on pistols. Of course, with P250, sometimes it's a hit or miss. And, you know, with that kind of situation, it just really depends. I mean, you can say like, oh, well, you can have like, I don't know, for example, you buy a Deagle, you go against an AK. I mean, that's not really that great. I mean, you can also go with a shotgun against an assault rifle from close range. We saw it happen there, but you know, with that FP6 or the Winchester, it is not that efficient. I mean, I can see myself, you know, try that out, but you know, after that first shot, you got to cover yourself. If you don't cover yourself from that corner, like what Frista did, of course, now you got a solid kill. You know, he's covering himself as well, so that's great. And we can see that inFaMous Gaming, you know, building up with his coverance, or just over. I don't even know if that's a word, but overall, just, you know, protecting themselves after each shot, even though, you know, they could be sure like, oh, we can get some more frags by waiting. You know, you don't want to risk that on the coalition side. And right now, you know, doing that slowly by slowly, you know, getting more utility over time, they really try to like clear out most of the map. And yeah, it's just going to be securely remaining here. As I was talking, you know, they were still, you know, covering themselves well, taking down more players. And, you know, overall, just, you know, great performance here by inFaMous Gaming, you know, coming back into the game and just, you know, disrupting Team Astley's possible, you know, huge gain of momentum that could, you know, increase over time. You don't want that to happen as your opponent just keeps growing in terms of rounds. It really just kind of demotivates you in some weird way. It makes you take this game a little less serious. So that's why always these close games always just feel so nice to watch, because both teams will give everything they got, because they both feel like it's possible. If you're behind on 8th rounds, it's going to stink a little. But, you know, you're not going to give up, that's for sure. And Hero Offense taking out securely here from Coalition Spawn with that sniper. Nicely hold, you know, securing all the angles here, and, of course, surprising them from different angles that, of course, they wouldn't expect that. So, hey, it's going to be a 2-2 here. And overall, you know, both sides are just giving everything they got. And we can securely here being a very nice fragger for Team Astley, getting a lot of frags down. But overall, you know, as a team, they still need to get on the side. And that's not really been happening so far. As Frista, Slang, and just overall inFaMous Gaming has been holding on tightly here to those sides. They haven't actually got on the bomb plant yet. Or actually, they did. On the third round, they did get a bomb plant, but they got shot down by the AUG from Slag, the massive 3K, and that sniper shot from, I'm assuming, let me just double check. I think it was Frista. Could be a fence as well. It was a fence. I'm pretty sure it was a fence. Gotta get that water intake. You know, it's pretty hot in here right now. I don't know if you guys know it, but temperature not really that great. And yeah, it's kind of causing people to, you know, well, for example, right now it's 27 degrees here. You know, my room is about 32. It's not that much of a great experience. Gotta drink that water, you know, stay hydrated. Same goes to you guys watching at home. You know, stay hydrated, drink that water. It's healthy. Or whatever snacks you have. I mean, in general, I would suggest you just, you know, drink your water. Be a nice boy or girl. Anyways, looks like Team Astley already got shut down a little here early on with getting, of course, one of the players lost into the abyss. And then there goes another one. And, you know, with a 5 versus 3 situation like this, with 25 seconds on the clock, it is looking pretty unlikely here. We got salted with the SA, or the, what am I saying? Winchester. Why am I saying SA? I'm pretty sure it has like this weird name that it's something with an S and an A like mixed up. I'm not quite sure though. Okay, I don't know how you want to get a long range shot like that, but Frista is gonna shut you down for that. Security hit taking down chains and with the deco, but I think that's gonna be it. Just one frag, bomb dropped in 3 seconds. Frista wants to shut him down. He's moving fast and he shuts him down. 4-0 on the player board, and we got 3-2. It's so far inFaMous Gaming on a winning streak of 3 rounds. And all of those, which are the utility rounds. Now, I'm not quite sure. Are they going to be behind on the economy? Yes, they are. Look, some of them are buying SAs, AKs, you know, just kind of on the edge of we might go eco. And for this specific scenario, it looks like Frista is actually going full aggressive pre-fire here. You know, due to the fact that we don't have the what's it called, subway got removed, you know, like it just gives coalition side a little bit more clearance and just checking these angles. But oh, what is happening here? Fantastic tube on Yazuke pushing up to stairs here, and Helix taking down Yazuke, but still, you know, giving them a little bit of a hard time. Frista taking them cash from behind, you know, putting themselves into a pretty difficult situation. Not a lot of map control to work with, kind of stuck in this situation here on stairs on top. And, you know, we got salted here near the door, but you got that one player from behind, you know, pressuring you guys to move forward. And these other 2 players, of course, waiting there. They're pretty sure that they're going to be there, you know. They have a lot of, you know, map control here. They kind of have an idea of where they could expect these players to pop through. So that's going to be pretty, you know, in favor of inFaMous Gaming, you know, taking down Salted here as well with that bomb being down. It's putting a lot of pressure on Team Astley, and, you know, they kind of don't really know what to do in this situation. Chains is going to take down Fantastic Tuba, and it's just going to be Securely here remaining. That bomb is down. He's going to get shot from both sides if he tries to pass through this. You know, he's going to get found. Yeah, there we go. Frista taking out Securely, and, you know, being patient like that as a player is very important. You can see it like that. You can see it happen there, you know, Frista just holding an angle for I don't know how long, 50 seconds to a minute. You know, after a while, you're just going to get lazy. You want to push it, but my man just waited the whole time, making it very just overall, just not making it look like you wouldn't, like, expect someone to be there, but someone was there all along. And, you know, that's pretty impressive to see from inFaMous Gaming, you know, getting that 4th win in a row here. 4 wins in a row. And now we got Chains here, moving up to the doors, going for some shots, but not quite there yet with the frags. Maybe he did do some damage, and, you know, Yazuki already getting naded here. And, you know, 76 HP, that was quite a decent nade. You know, every single nade that does about more than 20 damage, I would suggest that's a decent nade. I know Chains here, taking down Yazuki as he was low enough to, you know, be shot down from a distance and not get countered. Here we got Securely 95, you know, it's just a little, but you never know when you're in that 1 HP situation, and, you know, you die instead of getting to that 1 HP situation. You might be able to say, like, maybe I should have not gotten hit by that nade. And you got a fence and change, taking on 2 more players. And I don't know, it just feels like Team Astley, and the moment they start pushing, like, together, like, full power push, like, it just really works well. But in situations like this, where you're just waiting for something to happen, it just doesn't work against inFaMous Gaming. They're just picking them off one by one from a distance. And I feel like they need to reach that distance before they can start to, you know, play passive and just wait patiently. Like, it's just not... It's just not going to work, especially not against inFaMous Gaming. I can see this work against other clans, but it just really depends on the situation. If you see it's not going to work, you kind of need to adjust here. And I feel like if Team Salty were to do that right now, they might be able to get a chance here against inFaMous Gaming here on the breach side. So, a lot of pre-fire here on that midsection. You know, they're trying to prevent that stairs push. You can see, you know, inFaMous Gaming adapting to what Team Astley might do, or are, you know, what they are known for to be able to do in this specific match. And yeah, we got ourselves a little trade going on here with Securely and Offense both going down. And Slang here, again, patiently holding that angle, trusting his teammate on glass, making sure that, ooh, Yuzuki catching him off guard. I guess he was looking at the map or something, but, you know, timing wasn't on his side. And this is going to give Team Astley a huge boost here. You know, they're kind of like slowly pushing up and playing passive on that corner. But Helix holding on tightly to that angle, making it very difficult. Yuzuki pretty low on HP, 18, but Cash takes down Chains with the sniper. And that's going to give them, you know, the W here. Now, finally, they can buy a little more, ending off inFaMous Gaming's wing streak here. Very well played by Team Astley here on the breach side. As I said before, if you go in aggressive and you play passive around that corner, you can get something done. You know, it was a little difficult there. Of course, you don't have a lot of clearance. You don't have a lot of control over newspaper, or over stairs, or over top, and just, you know, the rotation from top to newspaper or CT Hall. Like, it's really difficult to, you know, control that. At the same time, control statue on the B side and glass. There's just a lot of things you have to think about. But I think overall, like, when they got that B side clearance and we had that sniper there from a distance, that's the moment when they started to shine a bit more and, you know, take down some more players. And that eventually, you know, brought Team Astley to a W and, you know, gave them their round, which is very nice to see. Now, again, with that very aggressive push, but then passive check. It could work again, but ooh, if you get hit like that, ouch. Doesn't really give you a lot of confidence to make that great push out of nowhere. Slang also checking mid here. You never know. Getting pressure from multiple sides, you know, it's always good to have. But hey, if you get shut down like that, there goes your pressure. You know, you got to pressure it up, not try and go for an actual frag. If you put pressure, you know, they have to check multiple angles. Right now, they know that one of them died there, and Chains here killing Salted. They knew that all the players might be towards mid, or just, you know, glass. And, you know, taking out Securely here as well. 30 seconds remaining. This did not really go as planned. Yuzuki, last player remaining. Slang takes Yuzuki down with the AUG. And putting them in a 6-3. inFaMous Gaming starting to realize what they're up to, and looks like Team Astley has to start and, you know, change what they have, you know, been doing for I mean, the one round that they have won after losing 5 in a row. Small disconnection there. You don't like to see that happening. Sometimes you even have multiple players in a stream, in a game, just disconnecting just because the network somewhere just died for a sec. You hate to see it, but it just happens. And right now, Cash also getting fragged here. Yuzuki has to do those assesses as he got disconnected. Salted here, taking out Frista. 4 versus 4 situation. With that smoke drop down securely, 22 HP after some wallbang shots. Not really something you want to have. He gets put into a difficult situation here. Moving up towards mid. Holding on tight with that crosshair. Let's see what his exact plan is and what he might, you know, try and do here. And we can hear some players. Yuzuki taking down Chains. And of course, Offense taking down Yuzuki. Bringing them back to a 3 versus 3. Fantastic Tuba going for some pre-fire shots there. You know, you don't want to have those players in those corners, and Slang, you're taking them securely. They don't even have the bomb towards the A side. Salted here with 18 HP. Can he get a bomb plant in the last 20 seconds with Slang on 100 with an AUG and some coverance? Or just a lot of cover there from the statue. He is moving on. Ooh, gets spotted. Slang knows exactly what to do. He's throwing a flash towards his left, checking his right, pushing up to Salted, surprising him. Salted not even able to flick that one. And, you know, just shutting them down here. Fantastic Tuba, last player remaining. Not much that he can do. And he's going to go for, you know, a little reloading session there. But I guess overall it's going to be 7-3. And inFaMous Gaming, they just need another round. And then they're all 8-3. We're about to reach match point. Off they go again. Salted wants to go for the push, but a little scared there. Dropping that smoke towards his right. Oh, his middle? I don't know. Kind of, It looks like they got themselves a substitute for someone. I don't exactly know for who. I'm assuming he did his recording, so, yeah. Not quite sure there. But someone has to leave. Now, I'm assuming that they are not going to do that because they're still, all of them are still alive. Slang again near that statue. Really not getting that many aggressive. You know, I would assume if they went full aggression, just throwing a bunch of nades on the side, because what I'm seeing here is that... Oh, okay, Salted just got sapped out, alright, but it really looks like Team Astley is just... They're not being very, you know, straight to the point. You know, a lot of the time when I see people pushing a site, oh, Helix getting a double there against Fantastic, and Offense even taking a security. A lot of the time when I see a team pushing a site, like in high elo and just overall like competitive players like on the EU side, just what my experience, just watching that is you see like 4 flashes, like 5 nades and maybe 3 smokes just out of nowhere, completely disrupting the defense on the only coalition side and just giving them such an easy plant. And I feel like if they were to, you know, be a little bit more aggressive with that utility, they would be able to, you know, get something done here. But right now, it doesn't really look like it. It really does not look like it at all. Now here, you know, going a little aggressive, but not pushing forward, you know. Throwing multiple nades would be, look, this is just like you're standing behind and you're just giving them time to, you know, think. Time to put that crosshair on the right spot and take you down. It's just not going to be that easy. And Frister here taking out securely as well. Just one player remaining. Dank here all the way towards the other. The substitute that just popped through. Looks like he was just chilling near bar and now everyone is dead. And, you know, with 100 HP on that mark, looks like he hasn't really been through a lot of fights. And he's just waiting on Bard to get taken out or get a few picks to at least get something done here. I mean, we're almost at the last round, so I can really see why he wants to save his SG. Presta here going for some pre-fire shots towards Bar, hoping for someone to peek it. And Dank here, he sees that flash come through. And he gets pushed. Frista takes him down. And that's going to cause him to not get that SG. Oh, wait, actually, the half ended. Oh, okay, I'm just very bad at maths, everyone. Alright, just ignore whatever I said there. We're up to the second. God. Team Astley on the coalition side and inFaMous Gaming on the breach side. Alright, so it looks like Team Astley is just slowly, you know, going to make their move here again to, you know, cover up some sides here. It looks like Dank here with a deagle towards that top site. Ooh, Slang getting surprised. Cash dropping 2 players by being patient in that corner. No one even checked that corner properly. Getting a 3K. inFaMous Gaming getting shut down in this pistol round like no one other. Helix 1, 2, and he gets taken down. But still, you know, they did do some damage back. What in the name of hell was that? It looks like overall inFaMous Gaming just not checking the right side there, and Cash was just waiting there for the right opportunity to push and get 3 free frags there. Very impressive play by Cash. Definitely the MVP on that pistol round. What an insane pistol round here for Team Astley. inFaMous Gaming not off to a great start. You know, they know they're on eco. They're pretty sure that, you know, this is not going to be a very interesting match. I mean, you never know when it's interesting. It really depends on how many kills they will get. Like, if they get, like, 3 frags and they're still all alive, like, things are bound to change, but it really depends. You never know with these Ecorons. You never know. We can see that Team Astley, you know, they're playing pretty passive. They got some players here on news, 2 players on news. I'm pretty unsure about what exactly Securely's idea is. Is he going to rotate, help out players on B? Are they suspecting people to be on B? I'm not quite sure. Ooh, Chains coming through and taking on Cash. It looks like that first pick has been made. They're getting a little confident towards stairs. They want to push it. And Yuzuke is still there. They need to take him down first. And he's peeking in, and dang, takes down Slang. Not a great move there. And ooh, Yuzuke taking down Helix. Yuzuke definitely doing a great job here with that SA. Time is just running out. They have to make a move somehow here on this eco round. They got one frag, one early frag. They could have made it. They could have done something with that, but looks like it's just not going to happen. And one of these players already pushing through. Ooh, Frista checking out securely, but here comes Yuzuke taking out a fence. And Fantastic Tuba taking out Frista. Dank not getting a lot of shots down, but it's going to be 5-9 eco round going towards Team Astley. But inFaMous Gaming, they did do some decent damage there. And now going over to the utility rounds, and this is where we normally see inFaMous Gaming shine, so I'm pretty curious how they will do that on the breach side. They just need 4 rounds, and then they'll just be done with this, but you know, they do not want to get too comfy here. Last time they got five rounds in a row. Can they get the same thing done here? 4 rounds in a row would already be enough for this with these utility rounds. It looks like they're having a little bit of a hard time here. Trying to find an opening towards top here. Finding that opening. Goes for the shots, but Dank taking down Chains. Not a great start here. He's playing it very passive. You know, they could push stairs. If they were to push stairs right now, there is no one on that right corner. They could easily push it and take down Dank. But they're not doing it. They're not doing it. Maybe because they don't know that there's no one there. There's absolutely no one there. And Yuzuke, again, holding a very nasty angle here. Maybe rotating towards the B side is an option. It really depends. You know, they're spending a lot of time here. And at some point, you gotta make your decisions. And if you're not gonna make any decisions, just wait there and do nothing. I don't think it's gonna give you anything. And Dank here taking down a fence. Bomb is still all the way there. I don't really know what inFaMous Gaming is trying to do here, but Team Astley is getting the upper hand here on this map. And here he goes, Frista taking out Fantastic Tuba. Finally, we see a play here from the coalition side. Oh, securely Yuzuke taking out Frista and Helix. But I was about to say, we're finally going to see something from inFaMous Gaming, but looks like Slang also able to take down Yuzuke here, but he's going to move back with 19 HP and an AK-47. He wants to save that stuff. He does not want to use that for no apparent reason. And, you know, coalition side is just going to win it out easily here. Not a really big issue. And, ooh, Slang. That could have been a free frag right there. That could have been a free frag, everyone. And now 6-9, you know. We got that third round going to Team Astley. And just, I don't know, like, I'm kind of shocked by this because I was kind of expecting inFaMous Gaming to do a little better here on the utility round. But it looks like Team Astley is still not done here. We all know inFaMous Gaming actually picked Legacy, so that's what I was kind of wondering. You know, they could be good on both sides because they just love this map, but maybe they just love it alone on just for the coalition side, and maybe they're just because their pistol round didn't go well, they don't really have that momentum. But right now, as they're pushing on the B side, they're starting to realize that there's just one player. It's just Fantastic Tuba here, and they got full clearance. First, they're taking out securely. Helix taking out tank. They're just getting picked off one by one. And here we got Frista taking down Cash here with the AK-47. Yuzuke, the only player remaining, taking down Helix. Can he get it done? No, he can't. Chains takes down Yuzuke. And with that, they got ourselves an easy plant on the B side. That was actually very easy. There was just one guy on the B side. You know, it's just because, you know, that A side is very precious, you know. Like, for the B side, holding that is a lot harder than the A side, because on the A side, you got a lot of pressure points. You got top, you got all those corners around the rooftops. You got museum, you got the corner with the sugarcane, or whatever you want to call it. Like, I call it sugarcane, you can call it jungle. I don't give a damn. I got that Minecraft vibe going on over there, so I just call it sugarcane, even though it's probably not even close to sugarcane. It just makes me think of sugarcane. Come on, just leave me alone. But yeah, just a lot of pressure spots here and there. Also news, and you know, you got mid, so there's just a lot of pressure spots. With B, it's just a couple. I mean, you got like glass. You got 3 pressure spots. You got glass. You got mid, like the cross on mid, and you got CT. That's all you got. Like, there's not a lot of pressure spots. So yeah, overall, like, you don't really expect a lot of players to You don't have like a lot of spots you have to check when you want to, recover the site. So that's why the A side is just always like that place that, the coalition side just generally wants to cover a little more. They just like, oh, we'll put 1 or 2 on B, and maybe 1 on B and 1 on mid, something like that. And, ooh, it is looking interesting over here. Looks like Yuzuke coming back here in the game. Taking down 2 players, going for that 4th or 3rd. I'm actually not quite sure. I didn't really follow that well. But Slang still remaining here, and Dank takes him down. Looks like they wanted to go for another easy peasy B push. But, nah, that's just not going to happen. I don't really see that happen after... Like, if you already push the B side like that, you should expect your opponents to maybe reinforce that side just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. And off we go. Slang here towards bar. Holding on. And there. Looks like they're going to go for a glass mid multi-push. Oh, again, Slang. You should check that a lot better, dude. There could be another player with a P to 50 just waiting there for more players to peek that. I wouldn't suggest doing that again. You should check it a little better. Like, I don't know. Like, you see that dead spot? You see that dead spot on the right side? You do not want to just leave that dead spot open. And Cash here taking down Chains and Frista in a row with that AEG. Not even getting lower on HP. Just a little here with the nade, but offense takes him down. Ooh, Helix taking out Yuzuka. This could be a small little comeback here. inFaMous Gaming could get back into the game. They got 10 rounds. They just need 3 more. And Team Astley needs 6 more. This could get a lot closer than we thought, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Slang here starting to move up towards that B site. And actually just walking back. Never mind. And Slang. Is he going for some more picks? Possibly get that bomb down. It really depends. All of them seem to be rotated towards the A side. It's just one player. Fantastic Tuba. It's a free kill. It's a free kill right there. He takes down Slang. Offense takes down Fantastic, but they have the full side for themselves. This could be a W here. inFaMous Gaming, they just need to hold it down. They just need to pinpoint every weak spot here. Dank is securely getting on the side. They spot the bomb. Ooh, Dank finding a fence. They know where the last player is. Behind that statue. And ooh, securely. Beautiful play right there. Getting that solid headshot there towards Helix. And, picking up that AUG for himself. 8-10. And Team Astley still showing their dominance here in the game. Looks like my water is empty. No more water for art. I gotta go get some more in the break. But yeah, I'm also curious how they will perform on the on Raid actually, because Raid is really a map that I've been seeing a lot being picked in the seasonals by Claxon here. I don't know what is up with these players, but I guess everyone just really likes the Raid. I'm really happy to see that because it's one of my favorite maps. Fantastic Tuba here with the Super 90 in that corner on the A site. You can see he really wants that frag. Come on, man. Just a little bit more waiting. Just a little bit more time, you'll get there. And Frista already getting that early pick here for inFaMous Gaming. Not a great start for Team Astley. But Fantastic Tuba could change that the moment someone decides to peek that corner here with this shotgun offense. Taking down Cash with a nade. He's going aggressive, and that causes him to die here. Slang taking him down. Frista taking down Dank. And, at this point, they just want that bomb plant for the money, man. They could go for the frag. But if I were them, I would just go for the bomb plant and then go for the frag. In this scenario, there we go. They know exactly what to do. Get that solid bomb plant right there. And then go for the frag. Get that easy peasy money. And right now, they all need to just take down the last player here that's trying to save his age, do some more economical damage towards Team Astley. And Yuzuka, is pushing up a Chains. Takes him down with the Super 90. We all know that overpowered weapon as it is. With short range, it just busts you down. And off we go. 8-11. And inFaMous Gaming, 2 more rounds to go. Ooh, chains. Ooh, he just looked away, but still got the frag. That would have been very, very close. Luckily, he had some teammates there. Helix gets taken on a slang, also getting the frag there. 3 versus 4. Again, we can see inFaMous Gaming starting to crumble back here from that breach side, and he's going to drop down securely, not getting damaged by it, so that's good. But Frista one taps him away with the freaking sniper there in slang. He has to watch out for that very dangerous corner. He's about to find the enemy there, or if he doesn't check it, he might not. Oh, he is going to check it. Yazuke is going to get taken out. Slang finds Yazuke, and inFaMous Gaming, the dominance that they're showing here, it is not even funny anymore. He drops the... What the hell was that by Fantastic Tube? What was my man thinking there? Dropping... What was it? Out of ammo? Maybe it was out of ammo. I'm not quite sure. I wasn't really paying that much of like attention overall. Anyways, 1 round away from winning here. Team Astley has to win 5 rounds in a row to get this done, but inFaMous Gaming is just getting closer and closer to winning this one out. Not looking too great here for Team Astley. inFaMous Gaming, they want to start pushing that. Stare there. Fantastic Tube taking on chains, but the Helix takes off Fantastic Tube. Starting to move up. That nade is going to do a bit of damage here. Dank already all the way back. Yazuke coming from behind again. Refrag. They're refragging them right. They're refragging them all the way. And Cash here with the shotgun all the way behind. They got 2 players close towards the A side, but that's it. That's all they got. They want to plant that bomb, but they don't have a lot of clearance. They don't have a lot of map control to work with. And Slang here already taken out securely. We've got a fence here. It looks like they're all just patiently waiting for more players to just get towards them. They got 1 minute to plant that bomb. They got all the time they needed. And here, you know, putting some pressure onto Team Astley for checking the A side and possibly maybe thinking it might be a rotation. Ooh, Cash! Getting that shotgun kill right there, taking a Slang, but they know exactly where Cash is. Now with that map control, they know exactly what to do. They're going to go for a very nice little rotation, not taking single chances for Cash here to win it out. Can he clutch it out here with a shotgun, or can he not? It really depends. There are weapons down there that he could use. We got ourselves an SA, way better in this scenario, and he's going to start to push up here. Looks like no one is near these statues. Cash still has to check it. Time is ticking. He doesn't have a lot of time to work with, not even near the site. Ooh, he finds that one play, and Helix takes him down, and that's going to be it on the Indian finals here, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like Team Astley is not going to be able to clutch it out here. 13-8, inFaMous Gaming win it out here on their own map. And that's going to be a victory for inFaMous Gaming, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys all enjoyed. I'll be seeing you guys on the second map, which is going to be Raid. Now, I'm assuming this is going to take a little bit of time, so I'll be seeing you guys in, let's just say, 13 minutes. See you guys very, very soon.
Inside lane, missing exits, glued to the pavement. Between the lines, I'll keep my gaze straight ahead as the last stop flies by. No more waiting for the gun to fire. No more walking through revolving doors. I've gone around once, I don't need to go around anymore. Break away, forget your sober case. Stop dwelling on empty words. Stop stalling in the doorway and cancel the cruise control. Switch in the manual. Don't you wanna feel right? Full steam through the setbacks. You can't win them all, but I'm proud I tried. I'm glad we had a dialogue. It's good to shape the mind. Speeding up the pace, turning up the heat. Where I need to be for the first time. I'm taking risks, I'm casting off without a lifeline. Break away, forget your sober case. Stop dwelling on empty words. Stop stalling in the doorway and cancel the cruise control. Switching in the manual. Don't you wanna feel right again? Don't you wanna feel whole? Don't you wanna feel?
Alright, welcome all back to the Claxon seasonal series here. My name is Artie and we'll be streaming the second match today, which is on Raid. And yeah, it looks like this match has been chosen by Team Astley. It's their pick, and on the last pick, inFaMous Gaming's pick, which was on Legacy. They have won with a solid 13-8. So, anyways, I'm just gonna double check a few things. And it looks like all the players right now are still doing their recordings. Now, there's something else also happening, which is something that has to do with my iPad battery. So I'm gonna resolve that real fast, plug it in the charger, because This heat is definitely killing everything I have. So, if you guys will give me a moment, the players are still, doing their thing. You can take a look at the lineups, and it looks like there have been a few changes. You can take a look, see if you recognize some people. I'll be back very soon. Alright, so I've turned a few things on that should help out get rid of the heat here. Apart from that, it's gonna make a little bit of noise. If you guys find this annoying, I will turn it off. So just tell me in the chat, hey Arde, it's alright. There's not that much noise or that much annoying noise happening in the background, because my mic doesn't pick that up that fast. It only picks up everything that is very close to it. But there's that little bit of noise. So yeah, just hit me up if there's anything wrong with that, so I can just turn it off. Right now I have it on the lowest setting, so I hope it's not that disrupting or that annoying. So yeah, that's all. I don't really have anything else to say. So yeah, we're just gonna wait this out. I'm just gonna get the charger real fast. Don't want to die throughout the game. You guys don't want that to happen. I mean, I'm assuming that's not something that we want to let ourselves experience. So yeah, I'm gonna plug some stuff in real fast. I was kind of surprised where the tag went. There's no tag. We should have a tag or something, right? Am I just confused? Anyways, let me just check if everything is working great. Yes, it is charging. Alright, good. Can I get out? Yes. Alright, good. So, it looks like that's all working. We're not going to die mid through the stream. So that's good. That's a big W. And, yeah. We're just waiting for our players to get ready.
Coalition wins.
It's good. Alright, it's good. Good to hear. We got that stream delay going on, so yeah, you might be saying Arde, it took you a while to respond. But yeah, it's just me responding when I see it from my perspective. Turn up game sound. So my experience with turning up game sound too much is that the moment I get a little too far from my mic and a little too close to my mic is that it kind of gets disrupted. So I like to keep it a little low, not too low of course, but low enough. So I think we're ready. Yeah, I'm just gonna tell them that I'm ready as well. I mean, it should be obvious, but hey, we're ready. Always want to double check that stuff. Looks like cache is not done yet. Turn up game sound. What's up with you guys in game sound? Alright, fair enough. I think this should be a little better. Are you guys happy now? It's now minus 20 instead of minus 21. Have fun with that. Oh, dang. Oh my god, Frista. If you did that type of stuff in an actual match, that would have been hella funny. But of course, it happens in warm-up. It always happens in warm-up. But hey, that's just... Oh my god. Frista. Frista, we want to see more of that. We want to see more of that. Man's gonna miss everything in game, though. But that's just how it is with everyone. Appreciate it. Very nice. All right. I think we should be able to start very soon. I mean, Cash still going through some stuff. Don't exactly know what, but. Yeah, I was also kind of confused about where this whole interview stuff came from. Cause yeah, just overall, I didn't receive any GFX or anything regarding an interview that is supposed to happen. So I'm just really confused as to where people are getting this from, who told them this. Because when if there were to be an actual interview, I would have that info. I would know that, but I don't know anything about an interview. Ooh. Okay, that is interesting. That's the first time I have been actually... Okay, well, looks like we're back. Don't know what happened to the servers, but my man just dipped. I just dipped. I mean, yes. Let's go. And it looks like we are going for a knife round. Hope you guys are all ready. I'm ready. Let's just get straight into the match, ladies and gentlemen. inFaMous Gaming versus Team Astley here on their second map. And right now, we're going to start off with the knife round. We can see Mansouri seems to be a new player here, fallen in. And we see Chains. Do I remember Chains? I don't remember Chains. Or actually, maybe even Pains. I think Chains already played. I'm not quite sure. One of the two. And off we go. I don't know exactly know what is happening there, but looks like inFaMous Gaming wins out the knife round this time. Last time they didn't really won, but looks like this time they did. Now, good luck, have fun to both sides, and we're going to start this game right off. inFaMous Gaming slowly starting to make their move here. We've got 4 players stacking up near B side and 1 player all the way towards that A side. And Cash going for some shots here behind the box. And then Suri already taking down Pains. They're going to, you know, go for a little bomb plant session. It's going to be a 4 versus 5 now. They got that first pick, and looks like overall Team Astley is doing pretty good for themselves. And inFaMous Gaming has to get that retake. And now Cash already taking out Frista. Not looking so great for inFaMous Gaming here. Flash coming through. Offense has to go into the defense. And Cash takes on offense. Change taking assault and Mansouri taking on Helix. Going to be 1 player remaining. Fantastic. Tuba. Not Tube. Tuba. takes down Chains. As a result, it's going to be 0-1 in the pistol round. Again, going to Team Astley. I don't think I've seen inFaMous Gaming win a single pistol round so far. They have lost every single pistol round that they could have won by far. And off we go into the eco round. inFaMous Gaming, a little behind here, but looks like he looks, just enough to get that SA, which is decent. You would want to have some of that long-range action happening. It looks like they kind of have an idea that, it might just be 100% the A site. And we can see that they're having a great time on the A side, but Helix and Chains trying to pull that back. Dank on 7 HP, shotgun kill from a distance could be enough, but Salted comes in and shuts down Chains. Inventory shutting down defense with 7 HP on Dank. All of them don't really seem to be that healthy, so that was actually a pretty close eco round there. inFaMous Gaming, if they land their shots a little better, if they would have landed them better, this would have actually been a W here for inFaMous Gaming on the eco round. I'm not gonna lie. But sadly, looks like Team Astley is just too strong here in this scenario. And inFaMous Gaming does not have the firepower to disrupt them here. Going over to the third round, Helix. Looks like they're switching out. He's going to go for the AUG, and he's going to switch up positions. But they're already pushing the B side. Looks like they're going to be a little smoked here. A fan's getting the double, but Cash takes him down, shutting him down. And Helix taking down Cash. Is going to be a 4 versus 2. Getting that refrag and still having that double. Mansouri comes to taking down Pains, and Helix is going to be 2 versus 2. Shutting down the entire build-up that inFaMous Gaming has created in the third round. Mansouri starting to come up here from CT long and moving up to B long, taking on Frista. Oh my god, man, sorry, what is this guy doing? He's out of ammo and he still manages to not be able to take him down. Dank takes him down, but the MVP of this round 100% is Mansouri. My man absolutely clapped that team right there. 3 frags from behind and just overall really taking them all down by surprise. No one was checking mid, they were checking mid, but when they stopped checking mid, they made a huge mistake, losing a lot of players and eventually costing them the utility round there on the third one. And now heading over to the fourth. Let's see if inFaMous Gaming can hold on to those Tigers a little longer. It looks like Helix is already preparing himself for that moment. He's not going to let go of that angle. Their Chains taking out Fantastic Tuba. inFaMous Gaming already in a small lead here with that one first early frag. Those early picks already kind of decide where this might go. You have that little kill advantage. And we're Salted taking on Pains, but Chains here on 36 HP, also pretty low. But Salted, is he low? Ooh, Cash on 2 HP. What's going on? Offense and Chains, they got 2 players. Mansouri and Cash both all getting taken down. Salted coming through here with the HK and Dank. With the AK-47, Frisa takes him down. And Salted here with the HK. The bomb is down. It's going to be 1 versus 4. He takes down Chains from range. 48 HP remaining offense on 22 HP. He's going to start to move towards Heaven, making a lot of noise, giving offense, kind of an idea of what he might expect. But Salted is going to be silent again, holding on to that angle tightly. 50 seconds, he has a lot of time to work with. Offense does not want to let go of that angle there. And Frista double checking the vents here. Ooh, Salted coming through and taking down offense. This might be very dangerous. He might actually go for a clutch here. Frista starting to move up though. Peeking nose angles. Might get punished for this. Helix knows that he's in Heaven, but he might also run back. Ooh, and here comes Frista. Surprising Salted as he wanted to go down. 1, 2, 3, and finally, inFaMous Gaming get the win here. But Salted was actually doing a decent amount of damage alone there. 2 frags and almost even a bomb plant before he got shot down. And a 1 versus 3 it is. With inFaMous Gaming overall starting to gain some momentum back here on the Coalition side. That early shutdown really gave them the advantage in the long run. But, they also have to watch their backs. Otherwise, Mansouri comes in and takes them down. Absolutely destroying them from behind again. We do not want to see that happen again, at least for them. Chains here taking out Fantastic Tuba. Again, inFaMous Gaming getting those early picks on the vents. Chains really having a great time here. Helix taking down Cash. Chains cannot get too greedy here. Salted taking down a fence. Helix taking assault. It's going to be 4 versus 2. Looks like Helix. Another frag taking out Mansouri. Another player here on top has been spotted by Helix. He makes himself look pretty good here on B-Long. Making a lot of noise as well. But looks like, it's the last player is in Heaven. Paint's got it covered. And he could go for a refrag here. Dank gets taken out by Helix. He should have known that Helix should... he could be there, but at the same time, my man was just going for a solid little gun there. He really wanted that gun, so he went for it. It's pretty simple. Now if they go Helix here with the smoke grenade, throwing it towards A long. And starting to move back. Some shots are being fired here from the B side. And Dank taking an offense. And Chain's taking out Salted. Cash taking down Chain's going to be a 2 versus 4. Sorry, takes down Helix here with the sniper. And now Team Astley finally regaining that control here on that B side. Is not looking that great for inFaMous Gaming. Freestyle taking out one player. Goes for another one with wallbang shots. Go for the nade. And you know he doesn't have a lot of bullets. That has to go for that reloading. And Cash taking out Pains here from behind with that shotgun. Not looking too great for him. But also all the enemy players are pretty low here. He has to start pushing up on that side. He's waiting too long. He could actually go for the clutch here. And Frista. He's just going to run back and save in this one. He has 6.6k. He could have gone for a clutch there if he would have been a little fast enough. But I guess he's just not confident enough to do that or try and do that. And of course, he's not really sure of how much HP they have. And you got 2 by here with the sniper as well. So I guess it's looking a little too tough for him here. And overall, looks like they have just survived and chilled out. 2-4. Team Astley still in the lead here. And inFaMous Gaming really needs to win some more rounds here on the collision side. Because otherwise, momentum is just going to be granted more and more towards Team Astley. It looks like Cash's recordings crash, which kind of causes Team Astley to have some issues here. Not looking too great in the 4 versus 5. Kind of feel bad for Team Astley here. Imagine you put all that effort into, you know, building up and getting ahead of your enemy, and then you just lose it out just because it's such a simple thing. And now slowly pushing towards that A site. Smoke coming down, 2 flashes coming through. A lot of shots are being fired. Fizza taking out Mansouri. And it's going to be a nice little bomb plant here by Salted. And he's just going to wait it out. Still waiting it out. A lot of shots being fired at fence. Taking down Salted. And now, Fantastic Tuba needs to start helping out Dank here as that bomb is still ticking. Don't have a lot of control there. Offense. Taking down Dank with Fantastic Tuba. Going for the refrag, but there are just too many players. Helix taking him down. It's going to be 4-1. And now there's just 1 player remaining. And it's going to be Cash sitting there. AFK. Got 4 versus 5 situation where sadly it's just not going to happen here for Team Astley. Not a lot that they can work with Cash just not being there due to his recordings crashing. I really hope Cash can quickly come back because the team really needs them. You always feel bad watching this type of stuff because it's just not fair. But at the same time, you know, your recordings crash. You're responsible for your recordings. You know, it's back and forth play. Mansouri coming on the side here on the A side with the sniper. Slowly moving towards CT Hall. Finds the player. Taking down Frista. And Frista, unaware of the sudden player, just popped on his radar. Not able to respond fast. Chains taking out Mansouri here with the Super 90. Shutting him down. 3 versus 3 situation. Actually, 3 versus 2. Because one of them is AFK. Still kind of delusional to look at that. You know, you feel like there's going to be 3 players on the side. It's just 2. Ooh, Fantastic Tuba taking a change. Helix taking Fantastic Tuba. Dank taking a defense. And it's just going to be Helix here remaining for their team. Are they going to win out a 4 versus 5? Is it going to happen, boys? He's going to go for that defuse. He could go for it, but he's going to instantly take down Dank and win it out. If it weren't for Cash, he probably wouldn't be able to win this one out. They would have had an extra player here. 4 versus 4. It's looking pretty close now, but Cash, you gotta come back, man. Your team needs you. 2 rounds. Playing a 4 versus 5, really hurting the economy here and there. Not something you want to move on with. Mansouri taking down Pains. It's going to be a 4 versus 4 now. Trying to make themselves equal in this situation. And, you know, Dank on 78 HP. Not quite equal there. No, not quite equal yet, but... Gets salted, pushing up with the shotgun. Fantastic 2 by taking on defense. Fantastic 2 by taking on Helix. And somehow on the breach side, they are winning out a 4 versus 5, ladies and gentlemen. And we got Frister here with the AUG. You know, at this point, if you want to save, at least go and try and take down the free AFK player for some extra money. If you really want to get some money, you know, you could do that. Not necessarily for the kill, but just for the money. Or you can do absolutely nothing. That's also possible. Doesn't seem to be anyone who was the A side. He could flank through there, but doesn't look like he really wants that. He wants to take down players that are actually alive and working and just doing something. A lot of shots coming through. Salted. Trying to find that one play towards Coalition. And he's not going to risk it. He's pretty low though. I don't know if the bomb is going to take him down here. I don't think so. I think he's going to survive just yet. Yeah, 45 HP. Not a lot to be taken down from. Dank, of course, surviving. Frista taking down Salted, though. Salted going for the aggressive move there. Trying to take down Frista. Getting punished for that. 4 versus 5. And Cash getting timed out here. Making it really look like a 4 versus 5. And now if we go inFaMous Gaming. They have the advantage. They have the player advantage. And somehow they are not winning every single round here. And Team Astley is just pulling through in a weird way. They're not giving up. Salted really hoping for an early pick, moving through the smoke. Pretty aggressive here. But he's slow, you know. He's making it look like there's no one here. Well, he's just waiting there with the shotgun. Tuba already taking down Pains here. And Salted could possibly get a kill here if he moves through to CT long. Is he going to be able to take that risk, though? He's going to walk past B site. Find one player. Take his nice little time. And that's what I like to see. People not taking shots too fast when they have all the time they can have. All the time they need. They got all the time they need right at their doorstep. Now Salted has to watch out. Chains. Surprising him. 6 HP. That would have been less one shot and would have been easy, but no. inFaMous Gaming. That one mistake causes them to all get taken down there. 5 versus 5. And Cash finally connecting to the game here. He got his recordings fixed, boys. He didn't get there here in time, though, which kind of sucks, but I wish you could, like, restart a match without resetting the score. That would be a great feature. Now, if something went wrong, someone had an issue, they could, like, restart the match, and they have, like, 2 teams. Both teams could have one restart, like, in competitive, so, you know, if there's, like, a timeout they need, like, something in that direction, like freezing a match, or I mean, they already have freezing a match, but I mean more like actually restarting, but freezing the score. Something like that could be really useful in scenarios like this, because this was just like you know, he rejoined when the next round started, and he couldn't join because, you know, buy phase and stuff, but hey. Fantastic 2 by taking on defense, 3 versus 4. And, I mean, 3 versus 3, actually, because one of their players is not, or actually 3 versus 4, because he's showing gray. Tuba taking on Chains, and somehow, still unbelievable to watch this, but inFaMous Gaming, even though it is a 4 versus 5 for so long, they're still not winning every single round. They've lost 2 rounds so far, and this is going to be another round going to Team Astley here. It is absolutely insane and impressive how they're keeping this up while their teammate is gone. I really am surprised by their performance here on Raid. They really love this map. And now one more round to go. This is going to be the final round, ladies and gentlemen. Team Astley versus inFaMous Gaming. Mansouri going for the peek here with the sniper. Throwing the nade there as well. And looks like a lot of players are starting to move here towards Heaven and B-Long. Just trying to clear out the B side from 2 angles. Trying to put more pressure onto it. That's a very nice little flash there. It could work great. And oh, Mansory. Watch out with those no-scopes. Helix getting the double there as well. And Mansory taking down another player. inFaMous Gaming. Just getting locked down here. But at the same time, they already lost 2 players. And the B side isn't really looking locked down anymore. It looks pretty covered. But Salted coming from the side. Again, pressure points. More pressure points from more angles. Surprising the enemy, taking them down. Helix just having an easy time taking down Dan because he knew that someone would just push that. Helix getting the 4K. 4K by Helix. He gets 4 kills in total. At least I could be wrong on this, but I think he got 4 kills in total. And there he goes. Gets the ace, I think. Doesn't he? I gotta check that. I gotta check that on replay. I'm not quite sure because I saw a double kill as well by the same player, and I think it was Helix. And it looks like we're gonna switch sides now, aren't we? Yes, we are. We're gonna switch sides real fast. There we go. All right, 27%. I'm still alive. All right, so I should be able to see something in replay. I could be wrong with this, but I think he actually got the ace there. That was wow, good job. I mean, I'm still confused, so I can't really be excited about it. Because I'm not quite sure if it was actually Helix with those first shots, but we're going to see it in replay very soon. Anyways, while that is happening, looks like they want to pause the next round. I don't know what's going on. Why do you want to pause next round? I don't know why. 4? Anyways, I don't know why they want to pause the next round, but they're going with a slow push here. And off they go. Chains taking on Cash early on in the match. Chains another frag, taking assaulted. Pains taking off Fantastic Tuba and inFaMous Gaming here. Getting a lot of coverage on that breach side. Dankum and Suri trying to get back into the game, though. Taking on 2 more players. First and Helix, both getting taken down. And all the players are still there on Vet's offense. Taking on Dank. And yes, I can check it right now. It was, in fact, Helix. Mansory. Almost, but not quite there yet. And yeah, he gets taken out. But yes, everyone, it was an ace by Helix. I do want to say that. GG to Helix right there. Very, very impressive performance by Helix. Wow, that is insane. I'm so sad I didn't realize it on the spot because I was really busy trying to figure out what the others were doing. But wow, that was a very slow but very just overall strong ace. My man was just holding one angle the whole time and took them all down. Very, very impressive by Helix here from Team Astley. Definitely the MVP from the last round. From the first half. Very impressive performance by Helix, everyone. Anyways, back into the game. Cash takes down Chains here. 5 versus 4. It looks like early on in the game, inFaMous Gaming's not getting their head start that you would expect to have with this eco round. Even players buying AK-47s and SGs, they're pretty confident. They just want to win this one out for sure. Getting that economical lead from the pistol round. And the offense getting 2 frags. Cash and Dank all getting taken down. First taking on Mansory, planting that bomb, Pain's taking off Fantastic Cube. Maybe it's a good idea sometimes to get that done. But yeah, 6-8. And now still inFaMous Gaming holding on tight. Don't know why they want to pause the next round, but I think one of them is having some kind of issue. I'm not quite sure. Maybe also one of them recordings crashed, but they want to say it a little later. I don't know. It really depends. You never know. And here comes Frista taking on Salted. Ooh, taking out Fantastic Cube. And then sorry, finally. Or Tuba. I don't know, I'm saying Cube and Tube. Oh my god. Dank taking down Frista here. 3 versus 3 situation. They're going to plant that bomb, which is already one of their key goals. Mansory here with that sniper offense taking out Dank. And Cash taking it off. It's going to be 2 versus 2. Mansory with the sniper here. Going to check for Heaven. They're going to smoke it off, though. So there's not going to be anyone popping down anytime soon. And they can hear that bomb being defused. They got to go for the shot here. And he's still defusing the bomb. And they're going to win it out by defusing it. Chains unable to do this with his teammate. They still get both frags, but they got the defuse. They got the round. Not a lot of clearance there. The player on B-Long did not have enough time to peek it and put pressure. The one player with the sniper, of course, we all know him, Mansory. Definitely the MVP of that round. Protecting his teammate as he was defusing the bomb in the right way. And making sure that they win out the round, which was the entire goal there. 7-8. Now going over inFaMous Gaming losing that one round that they could have easily won really makes them, you know, a little pissed off here. You know, Team Astley gaining a lot of momentum here due to the fact that, you know, they got themselves a solid win, but no one seems to be towards that ace. Just from a distance from CT Hall. I don't really know what the idea is behind. Oh, I'm gonna wait on CT Hall and see what happens. But it looks like finally there are more players actually pushing the A side. They know it's going to be the A side now. And Chain's taking down Tuba. Cash trying to hold on to this tight angle. Goes for one frag. Takes down Chains. Gets shot. Dank taking out Pains, but Frista comes in. Takes down Cash. 3 versus 3 situation. Frista comes in. Takes down the Dank. But off offense, getting backstabbed. Salted taking out offense. Salted could do a lot of damage here. They're kind of stuck here. Salted taking on offense is going to put inFaMous Gaming into a difficult situation. But Frista knows that he's in that corner. Mansouri taking out Helix, putting more pressure onto the team. Frista taking out Mansouri. It's going to be one player still remaining. Salted 70 HP and 11 HP remaining. Frista has to go for that reload and the bomb. He could take it towards that B site. This is his opportunity to do it. Or is he going to go full the frag? He's going to go for the rotation. He is insulted. Realizing this very, very late on. And he just realized that. My man could have actually juked him. He could have waited in the corner. But he's going to go for that plant. And he knows he's going to come from... yeah, he's going to go all around towards heaven. You could expect him there. You never know. Salted already on the site. Frista has to make a move on. Salted is not checking Belong, though. Someone could be Belong. You never know. And he's pretty sure it's got to be Belong. And he's going for the defuse. He's not faking it. He's not faking it. He's not faking it. Again, what is going on? inFaMous Gaming, they're just not holding the bomb. They're just pros never fake. And in this scenario, again... making a huge mistake. I was about to say, you know he's coming from vents. Why are you not just tightly holding it from an angle? Wait, no, you're just going to go all the way to heaven and make it just very, like, you know, easier for them to be like, all right, he must be from heaven then. And also, he did not plant it in the corner, the corner, you know what I mean? Really, really unfortunate there. Just destroying the whole point of defusing that bomb there. And Pains and Frista taking down Cash. 2 players taken down. I don't know what they're saying. Server problem. I see everyone having around the same ping ball except Helix. Fantastic Tuba taking on Helix. Chains taking on Tuba. It's got to be 2 versus 4. And they need to move on with this. inFaMous Gaming. 2 rounds. Yeah, I'm really confused what this guy is talking about. That doesn't make any sense. I'm not really agreeing with this one, but alright. It's not my decision. Offense taking down Dank here. 1 player still remaining from Team Astley. There Pains. Pains taking... oh, no. Chains takes him down. And sorry. Goes down. Astley. Kind of unfortunate why they're typing. You know, you do want to see, like... I'm really disengaged from the match due to this. Like, just play the game. I mean, if you're having ping issues, it might just not... you know, look at this. He's on 16 again. Like, if you're having spikes, maybe, like, you should turn off the microwave. You know, other things that are causing signals around your house, causing you to not have a great connection overall. No, just don't blame it on the server. My man, I'm from the Netherlands and I have a good ping, so there's nothing wrong here. Anyways, Pains and Chains, both taking on 2, and there comes offense and Pains again taking them all down here. inFaMous Gaming, very aggressive, but also very tight. Very, very solid, and Pains there as well. They just shut them all down, and they're tapping in chat, which is kind of weird. I think Salted is gonna get muted now. Pretty sure he is, but 8-10. Very, very impressive. Okay, he did not get muted. Lucky, or did he? I don't know, man. At this point, I don't really care. Mansouri pushing up here with the SA. Okay, there we go. There we go. 8-10, and. Looks like he's gonna jump on behind, but Chains finds him. This is what I like. inFaMous Gaming really coming out of nowhere and just surprising them. I don't know what they're up to, but their pushes are semi-aggressive, but also very aggressive, and at the same time very passive. You know, they're early on in the round, very passive. They get 2 picks, and then suddenly you see them planting on a site. And Payne's taking assaulted. What's going on? inFaMous Gaming is somehow out of nowhere, just getting a huge burst of momentum. And you can see, you know, Team Astley on pistols even, like, economically, they're also not doing that great. And Cash has that shotgun. Maybe try and get at least 1 pick. Oh, yeah, that long-range shot. You can say goodbye to that long-range shot there. Ooh, he's going to take that offense, though. So at least some economical damage here on this eco round for Team Astley. Bomb's taken off. They got to come through, and he gets 2 frags. Very, very worth. Would have been insane if he got 2 in a row. Anyways, but overall, inFaMous Gaming really just getting closer and closer to winning this one out here. And just insane. They're going for the A side again. We see 3 people move towards B, and Mansouri already realizing this is going to be an A push. And you see 2 players already rotating, or is this going to be a fake? It really looks like it. Payne's taking out Dank from the B side. It's just confusing me, and it's confusing the enemy from their perspective. Here's his Cash taking down Payne's. Finally, we see some disruption here from Team Astley. Finally getting back into the match here. Bringing it to a 4 versus 4 offense. Taking out Mansouri. Looks like they really are going for the A side. Cash and Fnatic too, but really expecting to maybe for a sudden attack on the B7. No, it's not going to happen. Salted alone on that A side, getting taken down, and this mistake might cause them to lose the round here and put that on 8-12 and actually give inFaMous Gaming a head start that they want. What was that nade? Fnatic Tuba messing up the nade there, or maybe he was aiming for CT Hall. I'm not even sure at this point, because I could see that be aimed for CT Hall. You know, that was a pretty nice nade for CT Hall, but Frista taking on Tuba here early on. inFaMous Gaming, so much clearance here. Cash just alone here with the AUG. He's going to try and win this one out. He's going to take down Helix, move on for another frag. You know, his chains and Frista are not going to let that happen easily. Ooh, and Frista finds Cash early before Cash can respond. 6-9 HP, 50 HP right there. 8-12. These matches are pretty close, but it really looks like it's going to be another 8-13 here for inFaMous Gaming. Dank taking on Payne's here. It is not looking great here for inFaMous Gaming early on in the game, but are they still going to get away with it? You can see a very aggressive push. Frista getting himself flashed and starting to move on that side. They're checking all the angles. It's completely clear. The bomb is dropped on the site. He needs to get that bomb plant down real fast, but at the same time, he doesn't want to get shot down. We got a lot of players here rotating from the rotating from the A side. Offense taking assault. Every single player here is coming from vents, and they get naded heavily. Not a great start here for a 3-man push. He's coming in with the shotgun, gets 1 shot down, and he knows that I guess both of them are near heaven. Yes, they are near heaven. And no offense here, revealing his location, trying to get the player down. He takes down Dank, and now Cash seems to go for the defuse. He really is trying to defuse the bomb here. He tries to stop it, and he makes him stop it, but at the same time, he doesn't, because they get that defuse before he even gets close with that Pizza 50. Should have pushed through that smoke, but sadly, it's going to be another win for Team Astley here. 9-12 early on in the game. They just got too many rounds, ladies and gentlemen. Too many rounds. And Astley, they really want to make them stop that from happening. Now flash down. Helix. Throwing the smoke. Frista and Salted getting 2 frags from both ends. Doesn't look like a refrag. Oh, no, it doesn't look like a refrag. It looks like just gunfight. Both of them just want a gunfight there. And here comes Frista taking on Salted. Frista really on a killing spree here. Dank taking out Chains. Going to be a 3 versus 3. They're really trying to win this one out. Dank taking on Chains and Offense taking on Fnatic Tuba. It's going to be a 2 versus 3. And inFaMous Gaming, the winner seems to be this close. It's just this one round. It's all they need to win this one out. Is Team Astley going to be able to get back from this? It is not looking very nice unless offense taking out Dank. That one player being spotted from the B side. Can Cash take him out? He goes for the heaven one, and that's the mistake they made. That's a huge mistake. He didn't go for the player on the side first. We could have easily taken him down as he was trying to take down the player from heaven, but that was their mistake. I don't know what they were trying to think there, but sadly, you know, they weren't able to retake that side. They got that first frag, so they were going for it. You could see them try. And of course, again, this is not going to be a 13-8 and 13-9. They got a little closer on this map, on their own map. But sadly, inFaMous Gaming just winning it out. Well played to both ends. I do want to say they both reached the finals. So yes, of course, they make mistakes. Every player makes mistakes every single game. It just happens. But I do want to respect them because they both reached the grand finals. They both had some pretty close matches. Sadly, we did not see a third map, which would have been, pretty awesome to see. I was actually kind of curious to see them on Plaza, since, always on the decider map, you always see those teams just being like, all right, so we banned these maps, we hate these ones, we like this one, but Plaza, that's a new territory. That's some new territory right there. And yeah, overall, just really I was really expecting something great there, but sadly we're not gonna see that. And yeah, overall, GG, well played, and we'll be seeing you guys on another live stream, I guess. This was basically the end, I think, for the Claxon seasonal series. We were supposed to have another one for tomorrow, but I don't think that one will continue due to some event. It might continue, I don't know, but from the information that I got, it got cancelled. But hey, GG, well played to both ends. But hey, they're gonna upload the recordings now, and things are gonna get confirmed in the background. So I hope you guys all had a great day so far, and yeah, we'll be ending it off here. See you guys very, very soon.
Looks like we've come to the end of the road. There's no point in running away now. I'd rather sleep until the storm is gone. She'd rather be shooting at me.